I'll give you a story of someone who basically was deliberately quelling their passion, quelling their purpose, but wasn't even aware that they were doing it. This was a CFO in a large MNC, someone who had actually just got involved in network marketing. Now again, network marketing is a vehicle like anything else. It's not good, it's not bad, it's simply a vehicle. Some people will make money in it, some people won't. The question is whether people are actually demonstrating their internal value and being able to make themselves a success. Well, he certainly wasn't, because he got involved in it through relatives, through friends. He was getting involved and he saw other people out there who were starting to make some good money in it. So he thought, well, maybe I should do this as well. But he had a lot of doubt. When he came to see me, he said, listen, I don't even know if I should be doing this. Tell me, should I or shouldn't I? I'm not a good salesperson. I said, do you think you need to be a good salesperson to influence people? He goes, well, everyone seems focused on how you go about overcoming objections, how you go about closing the deal. So I guess it's important. But I just don't handle rejection well. I don't feel good about doing that. I said, hey, do you show that your internal values come through a lot when you're out there? And he didn't know what I was talking about. So I said, look, let's have a think about this. How passionate are you when you're meeting people about this company? And he goes, well, it's a network marketing company. It's about residual income. It's about, different kinds of health products. I immediately said, you clearly have no passion in doing this at all the way you're doing it. That doesn't mean you shouldn't do it, but it means that right now, the way you're doing it is not going to give you any results. So tell me, what's something that you have real passion over? So he thought really hard about it. And he said, I have passion over my son. And I said, well, tell me about your son. It turns out that his son is handicapped. He said he's lots of things he wants to do with his son. There's things that he wished he could do more for his son. As we started to talk about it, I switched from passion to purpose. And I said, if you had a purpose, a real purpose of anything possible over the next couple of years, what would it be? And immediately he says, well, I know what I'd do. If I could find a way to be able to start up some kind of a fund for handicapped children, just like my son, that would be fantastic. I'd love to do that. I said, are you doing that right now? He goes, no, I'm not. I don't have the money to do that right now. I said, okay, what kind of money specifically would you like to raise over the next 2 years? So he thought about that and he said, I think I'd be pretty happy if I could raise $100,000 to be able to set up this fund. And then from there to multiply it up. I said, okay, $100,000. Okay, let's take for a minute your network marketing business. How much of your network marketing income that you bring in would you be prepared to put towards this? So he thought about that and he thought, well, maybe 25%? I said, okay, let's say you do 25%. That means that you need to, between now and 2 years, generate $400,000 of income. But then you commit to putting 25% aside for your fund. Isn't that $100,000? He goes, sure it is. I said, do you know anyone who's earning $200,000 a year in network marketing? He goes, sure I do. I said, okay. So now the question is this. If you were to do this, would you feel like you had a real purpose? He goes, yes. And I said, and at the same time, do you think you're going to earn a lot of money? You'll earn $300,000 on top. He goes, that's okay. So there was when it got interesting. Because I said, what do you think would happen if you started going out to people and instead of trying to just be in network marketing, you went to them with your purpose. You said, this is what I am doing. This is the fund that I'm setting up. This is the money I'm going to put aside to it. And what if you were to say, and if you want to join my team, then you need to commit at least 10 to 20% of your income to go towards this as well. Because this is going to be our purpose. Now at that, his eyes lit up. He goes, wow, that's not selling at all. Wouldn't that be amazing if I actually got a team of people that get together and we actually made this happen? Then I asked him another question. I said, do you think that if you did this, there would be many people who would say no to you? He goes, oh yeah, there would definitely be people who say no. I said, okay. But the people who say yes, are they people you definitely want on your team? And he goes, definitely I'd want them on my team. I said, for people who say no, would you mind if they're not on your team? And he goes, oh no, if they say no, they're obviously not right for the team anyway, so I wouldn't mind about that at all. I said, absolutely. So it's not about selling. It's not about overcoming objections. They're either in it because they're the right people, or they're not in it because they're the wrong people. He goes, you're so right about that. This would be so incredible. This would bring so much to my life and to my son's life. What an unbelievable idea. Now, it's a simple idea, but from his point of view, it tapped into his purpose. It tapped into his passions, and all of a sudden he was an entirely different person. Now you can imagine what happened. He actually went out there, and this was over a year ago that this happened, and he is now under so much momentum, getting people joining up for his cause. He has created all sorts of material specifically on the fund, different from what he's giving out for the network marketing. He's created a team of people who are so into it that they're giving through word of mouth more and more people the information about what this is about. So his network is growing so much faster than it possibly could have if he just simply tried to focus on the vehicle.